NC27 Friday Night Overtime. Sponsored by these businesses.
Hello, Big Bend in South Georgia. Week number 6 of the high school football season, rivalry week for a lot of these teams. 16 games on tap for tonight. Not going to waste any time because we are starting off with a big one. The Wintersville Classic. Dom, your first experience with this game, Lowndes at Valdosta.
Yeah, it doesn't need an introduction. Historically, this game belongs to Valdosta. Recently, it's been Lowndes with bragging rights all on their own.
It has. 2 new coaches in this one making their Wintersville debut, wanting to gain bragging rights right off the bat. Who doesn't want to win this game? Lowndes at Valdosta. It's our Friday night overtime game of the week. The students out for this one. Big game, loud and proud. Wildcats get things going with quarterback Amari Jones with the scramble, picking up the easy yards for Valdosta, but they can't score.
Then Jaquari Brown answers back with a dart to receiver Jaheim James for the first down. Lowndes would lead 19-0 at the half.
And they continue to pour it on here in the second half. Brown keeping it himself, dodging that tackle. Big night for the junior. That's a touchdown. And that may have iced it.
But this definitely does. Jones tries to go deep, and instead he's picked off by Tyler Belcher.
Nice.
And that was all she wrote. Lowndes gets bragging rights, 33-21 the final.
Well, you know, I'm just proud for our kids. They battled all night. You know, things wasn't right. You know, my hat's off to them. They played a great ball game. You know, it's a great rivalry. Everybody laid it on the line tonight. But I'm proud of our kids for coming through when things went rough for us. Adversity hit. One of our slogans is earn it. It means expect adversity right now. We had it tonight. We accepted it, and we answered the call.
Oh, I know Coach DUBOSE is so proud. Congrats to Lowndes. That trophy is staying at the Concrete Palace. One of Gadsden County's head football coaches, Corey Fuller's best friend, is that guy.
Prime time!
Deion Sanders, right? We know who that is. Deion is the offensive coordinator at Trinity Christian in Texas. Corey told us yesterday the two have been smack talking for years about who would beat who. Tonight, the two finally making that game happen. And speaking of Deion, here he is on the sidelines, pumping up his team for a great night of high school football. Starting things off here in the first quarter, Shadir Sanders dropping back, runs around a little bit, scrambling. He finds Austin Barron after a deep throw. Barron gets a nice catch. The Tigers moving those chains. The next play, Murray Matthews handed the ball. He runs around the defense, finds the end zone. That's 6 points. Tigers' first touchdown of the game. Extra point is good. They lead 7-zip. Jags having a chance to respond now. Donalo McLeod throwing it to Jaquavius Pride. Catches it, diving in there for the end zone for the score. Field goal is no good. Good game. Trinity Christian does come out on top in this one, 29-17.
The Leon Lions able to put on their first time for the season, getting strapped up with the pads, fresh off that 2-week quarantine, hosting Godby. Good defense here. Marvin Easley putting the hit on the Cougars. Scoreless after this one, man. I felt that one in the bones. Second quarter we go. Godby is going to find the end zone. Mason Anderson in easy here on the run, and it's 6-0. Now they're going to go for 2. It's a Godby special. They love going for 2. And Lonnie Williams to Josh Thomas. Juggles it and gets the toes in. What a great catch. It's 8-zip, and Godby wins this one 22-3.
Lincoln and Chiles, big rivals tonight. The two squaring off at Chiles. Early second quarter, Chiles decides to go for it on 4th and 1, but they turn it over to the Trojans thanks to that great defense. They take over. Next play, Perry Fisher dropping back, tries to find a little bit of room to run. He does that and a little bit more. Not quite getting in the end zone, but it does set this up for the next play where Fisher once again keeps it. Runs again. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? They extend their lead by 17 points. Lincoln, big win over their rival, 37-13.
Florida High and North Florida Christian are both undefeated. The Seminoles, one of the top teams in 3A, NFC, one of the top teams in 2A. Florida High was state runner-up last year. NFC won their 8th title back in 2018. All the makings of a good game, the two facing each other tonight. Battle in the first half, Seminoles up 7-6 in the second quarter. Trey Donaldson dialing his old number, picking up the first down, and then a few plays later, Donaldson, what am I going to do? I'm just going to go punch it in. Here on the next play, calls his own number yet again, and then just like that, it's 14-6 at the halftime. Seminoles seal it up in the second half, 28-6 the final over the Eagles.
At MACLAY, the Marauders hosting St. John Paul II tonight. The Panthers fresh off back-to-back shutout victories. Panthers up 10-0 here, third quarter. Check out the INT. Terrion Hart, where'd he come it off. He runs a lot left to right here, probably like 50 yards left to right. There was a block in the back, so it does come back a little bit. Marauder defense not letting them advance anymore either. Ryder Popple having himself a night. Panthers cruise, though. Another shutout victory, 26-0 over MACLAY. Brooks County dropped to single-A football this year, Region 2. It's a gauntlet. The undefeated Trojans facing defending state champion and region foe IRWIN County tonight. It was a rainy night in Quitman as Brooks County played host to IRWIN County. First quarter action, Brooks County with the rock. Natavian Burris finds Amari Arnold out wide, but he is met by Derek Taylor and a host of Indians. He's short, and the Trojans would be forced to punt. Second quarter, still scoreless. IRWIN driving. Cody Soliday finds Marcus Edwards along the sideline for a first down. The Indians moving. A little bit later in the drive, Soliday looking towards the red zone, but he is picked off. Interception by Arnold. Beautiful. A lot of defense early in this one. Scoreless at the half. IRWIN County does win it in the second, 21-13. Hey, cheerleaders, you know what to do.
You're watching Friday Night Overtime on ABC 27.
Getting it, right?
Yeah, now
you know the song now because I called you out on it before.
Now I know. That's so fly. Now I know.
Still fly.
Still
we'll
fly.
Get you.
Close enough.
He's a baby
I'm
guy. He's young.
there.
It's for us old folks, right? Leon High School Marching Redcoats are Friday Night Overtime Band of the Week. We'll get you there, Dom.
Yeah, so let's get back to football now. Thomas County Central hosting Callaway tonight. Jackets fresh off quarantine.
Yes, they
Here we
were.
go. We opened scoreless in the second quarter. Jackets on the move. Khalid Guyton to DJ Walden. He's taken down on the sideline. Later for the Jackets, first down, and Khalid Guyton is going to find his man, Colin Clark. He runs straight through and is tackled. Jump head still scoreless. Late two. Jackets are moving with more than a minute left. Khalid Guyton passed the ball. Dropped it off to Dondale Green. He goes forward the first down, but is tackled. Then here going through the end zone, a nail biter in this one, 16-14. Callaway comes out with the win.
I'm taking this game because you stole my game, friend. Down the road at Brookwood, Warriors facing TERRELL Academy. Eagles scoring first in this one. Robert Stevenson runs around the ball, head into the end zone, giving the Eagles the 7-0 lead. Warriors have the rock. Good pickup here for Brookwood, taken down around the 15-yard line, and they'd finish the job. Touchdown Brookwood. We're tied at 7-all. Brookwood led 17-7 after the first quarter. They couldn't score again, though. 24-17. TERRELL Academy wins. The Madison County Cowboys have lost 5 games over the last 4 years. 2 of those losses have come at the hands of Columbia High School. Guess what? The boys on the road tonight facing those Columbia Tigers. The Cowboys, the 3-time defending state champions in Class 1A, and they get off to a good start here. First quarter action, R.J. Williams airs it out to Zachariah Jones. Acrobatic touchdown.
Woo!
Are you kidding me? That's his second
man.
touchdown reception of the night. It's 12-0 Madison County, and congrats to the boys. 12-0 your final. Madison County wins.
Now Lafayette versus Dixie County. Midway through the first, Bears already leading 7-0 when Sam Cannon airs this one out for Brendan Hall, who hauls in the 30-yard touchdown for Dixie's second score. The quarter makes it 14-0. Then less than 3 minutes later, after a Hornets INT, Mama, there goes that man with the juke move and doing all the dirty work to find the end zone. A 25-yard electric touchdown makes it 21-0 in the second. Bears go on to win big in this one, 42-7, the final.
Homecoming night out at SNEADS. The SNEADS Pirates hosting the Bozeman Bucks, backed up into the shadow of their own goalpost. Bozeman would have to punt, but the punt is muffed by Khalil Gunn, and the Bucks get the ball to keep the drive going. A few plays later in this one, Braylon Burris capitalizes, finishes the drive with the first touchdown of the night. Bozeman goes up 7-0 over SNEADS. In the following drive in this one, SNEADS followed their own game plan here, marching down the field with some big runs. They capped off the drive with a touchdown run of their own. Jason Patterson ties this one up at 7-all. SNEADS would score another touchdown to go into the locker room up 14-7. SNEADS would go on to dominate the second half, 34-13 over the Bozeman Bucks.
Cottondale taking on Franklin County. Second quarter we go. Seahawks quarterback Evan Stanley looking out. Sees Weston Bockelman right in the end zone. Perfect throw to him. They take the lead 12-8. Cottondale with the ball back, and QB Caleb Nix is going to rush that one in himself,
nice.
toppling over the Seahawks for the touchdown. They go for 2 here, and Nix gets the job done, converting it. Now Cottondale ahead 16-12 after that one. Now back and forth now. This one, quick play here to Lamarius Martin. He's going to make a break for it, and the Hornets, they're not going to catch him. Bye-bye. He gets to the end zone. Great play for Franklin County, but Cottondale winners in this one, 24-20. The Taylor County Bulldogs had a big comeback win over Fort White last week. Tonight, at home against PK Young.
Alma
Mater.
mater.
We start right in the second quarter. Bulldogs down 14, but not for long on fourth down. They call the fake punt, and it works to perfection. Kevin Thomas takes this one 59 yards, makes it a 14-7 ball game. Then later in that quarter, Taylor County, they want more. Who do they go to? Why, Kevin Thomas, of course. He barrels in for 6 to make it 14-3 after the missed PAT. But the Bulldogs, they'd go on to win in a nail-biter, 16-14.
Stop beating up on my Blue Wave, guys. The McCullough War Eagles at home tonight, hosting Jefferson County. First quarter action in this one. War Eagles have the ball of 7-0. Handoff to Jakari Irvin, picking up about 20 yards here. Good run, but no one would score. And almost getting trucked, too. Ouch. Shout out to Emma, camera girl there. Later, still in the first quarter, now 9-0 Irvin. This time he finds the end zone. 16-0. Wakulla would roll in this one, 29-0 over Jefferson County.
FAMU DRS at Blountstown. Homecoming for Blountstown. So glad to see everybody out there. Hopefully the rain stayed away from them tonight. Let's start with some football. A handoff to Ken Spites gets things started as he squeezes through the line and stretches like Mr. Fantastic for the first touchdown of the game. Extra point, no good. Tigers up 6-0 after a turnover. They got the ball again, but FAMU just a few steps ahead. This ball picked off by Javon Simmons,
nice.
and he takes off, slinking, diving, weaving through the defense until Avery Howard finally takes him down. Now the Baby Rattlers have built up some steam, and they want to keep it to their air game. Check out this huge pass. Caden Hatchett, he just can't be caught. Huge touchdown for FAMU, but the 2-point try no good. It's tied up at 6. Blountstown, they'll go on to win this one, however, 12-6 in a low-scoring contest.
Great night of football, guys. 16 games. You want to watch them all again, head on over to the website, WTXL.tv. All highlights, all scores can be seen on there. And a little non-football score, shout out to the Valwood Valiant volleyball team. Straight sets, 3-0 winners tonight in the GISA Elite 8. Final 4 tomorrow at 1, championship game at 6. Dom will have all that for you guys tomorrow. See ya.
See ya.